I decided to just do a quick series of videos for anyone who's new and watching these things. So I mentioned in my last video with the land and stand, with the land and stand that handling the thumb is a little bit different. And the reason being is that the thumb is on the on the inside of the arm. So it's kind of resting on the side. This is where we have what we talked about with that rotational movement coming in. This is kind of how we operate with the thumb. So we want to use that forward and down plus the rotation to move super easily into thumb. So what we're going to do is just kind of practice opening and closing the door a little bit. So this is our towards rotation and our away rotation. Here's the tricky thing, and this is what took me forever to figure out. The towards rotation, which is coming towards the body, and the away rotation, it's the same rotation. It's the same rotation, but we'll get there. So when we're going into thumb, we really want to focus on kind of being on the side, just in your natural hand position, wherever the thumb naturally rests. And you're thinking about going forward and down. See how the finger two, and there's that natural alignment of all the knuckles accompanying that thumb. I'll do it a little bit closer up. So here's my rotation, here's my forward motion. And we're combining the two to have a nice land and stand on that thumb. And that two is just going to really, really naturally land right next to that thumb. The whole palm should continue to be in alignment. But I would say understanding the rotational movement is the easiest to do with the thumb because that's how it operates on that part of the arm. Open and close, open and close. And if you want to weight your thumb, don't weight it from like the top. Kind of try to like just assist. Because if we put too much weight on the top here, we're going to really stress out those tendons that kind of go on the on this part of the arm. I feel like I'm not quite explaining things the way I want to. But that's how the rotation works. And this is kind of the beginning of understanding the Taubman rotation. Is really forward and in. So you can practice this by starting with this, like we talked about, and then going in, and then combining the two. And you can still weight the top of the palm because we are retraining the brain to not press, but to use the arm, the weight of the arm to keep the finger down into the key. But really what you're looking for is that really nice alignment of the hand. And you'll notice a difference in the tone because when we're properly weighting the fingers, you're gonna have a richer tone, you're gonna have a deeper tone, you're gonna have a more present tone versus if I like press like this, you know, I can't even, like it sounds stressed out, you know. But that's a much different tone. And I don't know if you can hear because I'm recording with my iPhone. But when we use the weight of the arm to rotate into the fingers and use the arm to move forward like the caboose, like we talked about, that's how you're going to feel not only more stable and more relaxed, but you're going to get a richer sound as you progress in your retraining. So that's that Taubman rotation going into thumb. You can weight the palm. You can help out a little bit, but don't put too much stress on the top of the thumb because then you're going to start stressing out here. So again, we'll work on turning the doorknob, doing our forward tapping, and then just a little bit of an assist. The two key things that really got me going quickly with Taubman was just for probably, and you know, it's different for everyone. I would just sit watching TV doing this for, you know, like 45 minutes, however long an episode lasts. Like I would literally just sit in front of the TV and do this and do this. You can do those things anywhere. You can do them at the office. You can do them in front of watching your favorite show. You can do these things anywhere. But this is how we start the retraining process, and really understanding its arm weight and alignment that helps us play naturally. Thanks for watching.